Howdy, howdy, howdy. I think we are live. I believe. Although, hold on, I'm not getting any video. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to episode 3 of our Portugal playthrough. So, remember where we left off. The last episode, we basically conquered most of the rest of Morocco, a good amount of Algeria, and Libya. We conquered a good amount of North Africa, a substantial amount of North Africa. And we're sitting pretty. Our vassals as well, their liberty desire is going down over time, down to 78% from enforced religion and down to 63 and 62% total, respectively, which is great. That's very good. Pretty soon they're going to actually be loyal, I believe. So that'll be amazing. That'll be tremendous. Although they haven't really started converting at all there, so it kind of defeats the purpose of having having converted them. But hey, that's okay. So, in our wars in North Africa, we unfortunately ran into some roadblocks, though we eventually ended up winning, but at a big cost. We ended up getting into a lot of debt. So, what we ended up doing, total debt of over 2,000. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. It's a whole heck of a lot. We're paying an immense amount in interest, an immense amount. And realistically speaking, what's saving us right now is gold. And even despite having that much debt, I managed to cut expenses down immensely, and we're making solid money right now. We're making good money, and we're sort of playing it a little bit more chill as we are trying to pay down our debt a little bit, right? But at the same time, we are colonizing aggressively. We have colonies in West Africa, and we are beginning our colony in Brazil. Now, so we have one completed colony. We have another one in progress. Unfortunately, Spain, or Castile rather, which has kind of scarily fallen under personal union with France. And that's concerning. I won't lie, that's very concerning. Now, we do have great relations with France, okay? And I plan to keep it that way. But nonetheless, this really scares the heck out of me, to be honest with you. Because if France happens to inherit Castile, I suspect they might change their opinion of us a little bit. I suspect that they might turn on us. And if they turn on us, I'm not really sure what we can even do about that, to be completely honest with you. It would be very bad if that happened. So I guess what we really have to do is, get out there into the world, expand our power base, not just in Iberia, more into North Africa, but not just there. We need to be far away from France. We need to get a lot of power throughout the rest of the world. So we need to try to outgrow the threat of France here. Though they're our ally, they scare the living heck out of me, to be honest with you. They really do. We're in a pretty good position with all things considered. However, we're about to get our new colonists from the expansion ideas, right? That's going to be good to have. In fact, I might want to actually switch my national focus back to administrative power in order to, more quickly get our admin power up, so we can work down this expansion ideas path, right? And get our third colonist pretty soon here. So, anyway, one of the things we need to focus on is, so we have Castile here, right? So The way it works with the Treaty of Tordesillas, I'm not sure exactly what the conditions are. Well, I've got in the chat said "Dami un grr." That's like some TikTok meme going around. He said "Dami un grr." Okay, un grr. It's kind of, I don't know. Personally, I think it's a little cringe, but that's okay. TikTok's a cringe app. But yeah, no. So look, basically, I believe if they complete their colonial nation, they will be the ones that the Pope grants authority over Brazil. Now, I don't want that to happen, right? Not just for the LARP, but we also have a mission that we have to get a colony in Brazil. And just in general, I want a colony in Brazil. It's the closest, it's the closest by, or it's a, vengo, voy a jugar. Yeah, no te preocupes. Yeah, so, yeah, we want to get our colonial nation first. Unfortunately, we're a little behind. Now, mind you, our speed of colonial growth far exceeds that of Castile, right? So that puts us in a little bit of an advantage. But I think also another thing we can do is we should definitely conquer this tribal nation right here. And I believe something you can do, and again, this is my first time sort of playing EU4 with full DLCs, but what I've seen on YouTube before is that you can conquer the tribal lands. So Bahia here is part of the tribal lands of this Tupiniquim country, right? So I believe that we would be able to essentially conquer this as well in one fell swoop, along with conquering this itself. So I think if we do that, potentially we might be able to beat Castile in getting a colonial nation up. I'm not positive about that, but I think that's our best bet. Now, of course, that involves transporting our army over there, which, there's not really a whole lot to our army at this point. So I think I might turn up the army maintenance just a tidbit, so they can gradually start reinforcing themselves. So, yeah. I also would like to grab, when possible, a advisor, but unfortunately we don't have any level 1 advisors available, and I don't really want to hire a level 2. I don't have the money for that right now anyway. So, yeah. I guess our first course of action. So we can go ahead and we can seize land if we want to. And everyone's just about at equilibrium. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to have some, little rebels that'll pop up. That's okay. That's to be expected. Oh, we can't move them over here. Oh, maybe I should have. Yeah, I should have waited for my ship. My fleet to get back from exploration, but that's okay. I got greedy. I want that land, right? 41% crown land, or almost 42 actually. So that's good. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be too big an issue. I'll send some guys over to deal with them. But also, if we want, we can summon a diet. Although I want to be careful with that. I might make this the last diet I call for a little while, because the nobility and burgher influence are getting a little high. Definitely a little high. So they want a church in Lisbon. I don't really want to be spending too much money right now. No, we could improve relations with Venice. That'll be good. We could expand the Portuguese Guinea Company. Well, 20 years to do that. Yeah, I do want to definitely expand. Well, okay, hold on. Let me see something. So the Guinea Company is throughout all the Ivory Coast, the whole Ivory Coast trade node, correct? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we can do that because we definitely want to get a few more ports here and there. We definitely want to get one down in the Congo, that's for sure. We have a mission for that. Either settle in Luanda or, oh, better yet, Benguela. Yeah, okay, we could do that. Well, what do you get from that? Just 5 plus loyalty? Or 15 more loyalty? That's not really that great. Of course, we could improve relations with Venice. That's also a perfectly valid option. Although I mean, Venice is a pretty kneecapped country at this point. I mean, completely kneecapped. Yeah, I mean, we could do that. We could do that. But, I think we better expand the Guinea Company because we're going to be doing that anyway. Because eventually, guys, we got to get around the Cape of Good Hope. Because I'll tell you something, we're actually behind in that aspect historical Portugal. Because they had already rounded the Cape of Good Hope by this point. I believe in 1485 already. Yeah, so, But yeah, we discovered North America. We discovered to begin settling South America. But yeah, anyway, so guys, colonization mission. Yeah, definitely expand our presence in sort of the Gulf of Guinea, right? In Africa, work our way, get some more ports going down the coast here. Get a colonial nation in Brazil. And, I'd kind of also like to get a colonial nation down here in Rio de la Plata. I think that would be really good. I think that would be great. But yeah, and then also I, of course, want one in the Caribbean. I guess, and we could get one in North America, but that's a lot less important for us. I think we want to focus on the Caribbean and below, right? And maybe at some point we can go into Mexico or something. I don't know. There's a lot of different options, a lot of different things we could do. But for the most part, we'll focus on sort of Africa and South America. And, well, Africa, Caribbean, South America. Okay? And also, we get an opportunity, I think we should go in on North Africans again. But for now, we're taking a little bit chill, sort of focusing on making money, sort of focusing on colonizing. I think that's the move for us. Right? I think that's the move. So I notice we also don't have any generals. Oh, we do have a general. And guys, oh, why are you not? Oh, there you go. There you go. Why are you not signing? Oh, there you go. Okay, and I always forget, we drill them. Why aren't we drilling? Got to be drilling. Yeah, so you have these Catholic zealots going around doing their thing over here. It'd be nice if they just converted these provinces for me, but I guess that's not the way it works. Yeah, so once these guys arrive, we're going to go down there, deal with them. And yeah. Because also, these guys are probably going to control Tafayalalt here, and they're going to deny me some serious income, and that's not what I want. So, got some rebels in the works here that will be showing up eventually. But generally speaking, we're in a fairly decent position when it comes to that. So, are these guys? I think my fleet's already on their way back, I believe. Yeah, they're heading on back. They're heading on back. So that's good. Our income's gone down substantially. I think that's as a result of them capturing some of these cities, I would have to assume. Hey, oh, we got another colonist. Nice. Nice. So we can send them again to Brazil. I think that would be good. I think that would be a good idea. Maybe to a... yeah, let's send them to Rio de Janeiro. I think that would be smart. Found the city of Rio de Janeiro. Okay. All right. So, unfortunately, sorry, money, we're going to have to improve our army maintenance, and that brings us, yikes. Yeah, pretty far into the red, actually, when we fully restore our army maintenance, but that's okay. We have to deal with these rebels here, and, it'll give this army some time to reinforce itself, and we won't have to have it kept up for long. And it's going to be enough time before, it's not going to be that long before this rebellion starts here, unfortunately. They said it's going to start in under a year, or a little over a year, but unfortunately, it's going to take longer than a year for that to rise up, for them to rise up. Oh. Okay, yeah. See the strong aristocrats. Wow, look at that air. 555, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. So we have a new king. Okay, and that Enrique, that heir that was basically given to me by Castile. Okay. But man, wow, they trust Amarna. 555. That's just beautiful. It's amazing. Looking forward to him. Oh, hold on. England? Yeah, I'll do another royal marriage with you. Of course. But I'll do it this way. So now we're ruled apparently by the Trastamara dynasty. And now Castile is under Valois. So their royal family has essentially gone to Portugal. And the royal family of France has taken over Castile. So is what it is, I guess. That is what it is. No problem, right? No problem. So we'll deal with these guys. Where are these guys going? They're going to relocate to Lisbon? Okay. It's kind of wild. Man, these religious rebels are kind of putting up a fight here. My goodness. Oh, and yeah, France, of course I will royal marriage with you, but we're doing it that way. Kind of wow. 2,000 guys I lost on that? It's kind of nuts, to be honest. That's a whole heck of a lot. Wow, so birth of colonialism. Where did it pop up? Porto! It popped up in Porto. I love that. I love that. So the discovery of the New World has heralded a new era, not only for colonizers and the colonized, it has also led to the spread of materials and techniques, as well as a realization of the vastness of the globe. As animals, crop types, silver, and diseases spread from across the Atlantic, first steps have been taken towards a truly global economy, with foreign lands and people being mapped and documented. Ideas as well as religious and philosophical debate are increasingly being colored by what we have found in overseas societies. Great minds feel the need to question what once was, and from Porto to Fatehpur Sikri, where the hell is, okay. The nature of the world is now up for debate. This changes everything. Boom. 100 admin power, 100 depot power, 20 prestige, government reform progress. Major colonial port with local trade power. Let's go. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. That's beautiful. That's spectacular. That's really, really, really good. Very, very happy about that. That's for sure. So, unfortunately, though, our king is Castilian. Yeah. So is the heir. So is our consort. I guess I'm Castile now, basically. But yeah, I mean, okay. So I got a master recruiter. Can't argue with that. 0.65, dude. Heck yeah. And fast. And fast. Because we do not want to lose money. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. We're having a problem here. Hold on a second. We're having a problem. No data. Shoot. Okay, disconnect my phone from the Wi-Fi. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, we've got data again. Yeah, I don't know why, but I've been having some problems here with these streams. Been having some lag issues, that's for sure. Going to see what the deal with that is. Or hold on. Okay, it's the bit rate. Stream. Output. Okay, stream health is back good again. I suppose we'll just try to raise the bit rate. Video bit rate. Apply. All right, we're looking good, at least for now. Oh, so this event. Yeah, we don't want to stack the reform desire too much, to be honest with you. We want to hesitate. Oh, and pretty soon we're going to get another age ability. Cool. And we did, I believe, embrace the Renaissance last game. Yeah, we did. We did. Okay. So, yeah, one thing I'm going to do, start building my spy network with them. So, if my calculations are correct here, the way this is going to work is that we're going to take this province here, like where they're actually at, but also we get to take their tribal land, okay, And once this guy and Rio de Janeiro here, so Porto Seguro and Rio de Janeiro will be, once they're fully colonized. Our settler spread or population increases down a little bit because our last king that just died was an expansionist. But anyway, so once these two are fully colonized, once I take those and they're cored up, that will be enough for our colonial nation. And hopefully that'll be before Castile finishes up with theirs. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. Although, for whatever reason, looking at this, their settler chance is higher than ours. So it may well be the case that they end up finishing it before us. But that would be very unfortunate. That would be very unfortunate for certain. Yeah, you stay here, actually. Liberate these provinces here. All right, now we can turn our maintenance back down. Okay. And yeah, well, first let me bring these guys back over here to the other side of Sousse here, which managed to conquer this sort of exclave part of Morocco, which starts out as Marrakesh. Oh, and we already have the Sunni rebels. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, so gotta bring the maintenance back up, unfortunately. And they're just gonna take that province. There's not a whole lot we can do about that, unfortunately. That might mess up our efforts to convert that province, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So I'll have you guys come over here, I guess. Although I'm a little concerned that once I get there, they're gonna immediately just go straight for my troops. So we got at least, okay, Tunisian separatists over here, Morocco. Okay, yeah. So not too big an issue. There's just going to be some Tunisian separatists in my vassal, which is not the end of the world. Yeah, so unfortunately that conversion now didn't work out. Sad. Oh, no. Don't let him take this. Don't let him take this. Hurry up. Oh, that's going to convert that province. That's too bad. That's really too bad. That's really too bad. Yeah. That's really too bad. Oh, the Holy Inquisition came to Spain and also Portugal in 1536, and it stayed until 1668. However, it had more influence than the Spanish monarchs and the Portuguese ones. Well, okay, we can institute them. Increased narrow-mindedness gives us missionary strength, gives us papal influence for the time being, but technology cost, I don't want that technology cost. Or I don't want to lose that technology cost. I don't want the technology cost to go up, let's put it that way. And yeah, I mean, sure, there's a lot of provinces I can convert over here, but I don't see why our mercenary strength is so low. Oh, it's because colonial core. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's all right. It's all right. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, all right, go back out and explore some more. And we're not going to waste our time, converting this for 85 cent, 85 ducat cents or whatever you want to call it per month. That's just ridiculous. That wouldn't be worth it. Factories. Sure. Athelsine Ordinance. Growth in aristocratic privilege is a result, is threat to the authority of the crown. We're going to prevent that growth by making an administration of justice being done via crown appointees rather than nobility. This will ensure that the crown's interests are put first. Goods produced. Sick. Okay, hey, goods produced, man. That's affecting my gold, isn't it? More income from gold. Thank you very much. Of course, that's nasty on the inflation, which my inflation is just going up. Going up, up, up. So, yeah. That's something we unfortunately kind of constantly have to dump some. Oh, thank you very much. Dump some admin power in, but I was just hoping that, hey, maybe in admin power we'll have or maybe in the admin advisors we'll have an inflation reduction advisor. And sure enough, bam, there we go. So now, that's really crucial. Our inflation is now only going up by 0.8 per year. So that's not too bad. That's a huge improvement. Again, yeah, so the Tunisian separatists. I'd like to let them deal with that, but it looks like these guys have 1,000 guys each. A standing army, 1,000. It's just ridiculous. Egypt made us a rival. Sure, Mamluks, you can be our rival. Sure. Surprised the Ottomans haven't gone after them at all. Oh, they're focusing on Europe first. Oh my goodness, they're going after Hungary. Ooh, Hungary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man, oh man, that's nasty. Okay. Sucks to be hungry right now. I wouldn't want to be hungry. Yeah, so okay. Whoa. Petition for redress. Oh, I hate stupid little events like this. That's so crappy. The peasants. Oh man. If only I was right there to stop them. Unfortunately, my fleet's gone away on their exploration mission. Well, anyway, so hold on. Eyes are not here. There are no eyes here. In this empty valley, voices die faster than the nightfall. Darkness impossible to escape because there is no desire to escape. The succession of days impossible to count. Every day is the next and the previous. Their fate tightly fitted like a diamond in a pendant. And so the birds' songs return one day, and it is a normal day except for the birds and their voices and the fact that it does not feel like any other day. And then there is a child, a small child, a normal child. He has tried to escape the village before, but he always returns. No matter how often he leaves or how far he goes, he always returns, sitting soundlessly on the porch. And today he leaves again, and so he returns. And when he returns, all the birds in the village have grown flowers in their mouths, and singing voices forever muted. Silence is restored again. And it is a miracle, they say, because flowers are such a precious thing, and the calmness of the village was so important, we cannot dare to lose it. Surely, we cannot dare to lose it. What does that mean? What even, what? Local unrest, yearly prestige. This is nonsense. Yeah, free church in Rio, I guess. Sure. Why not, right? Yeah. We're not going to accept that, lose prestige and lose. No. We're gonna we're gonna put this to the side for a little bit, and we're gonna wait for our armada to return. What are they doing down? Oh, okay, they're exploring the southern seas. I think they'll be back pretty soon, and then we can deal with this one. We can transport them to right where the rebels are at, and then trigger the rebels and get done with them real fast. So, yeah, we need some more money, dude. That's for sure. Is there anywhere we can lower autonomy without risking rebellion? Oh, yeah. Boom. Over here. Nice. Nice. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Want to be careful with these Moroccan areas. That's good for now. That should improve my income. Yeah, it's up to 9. Oh. Oh, so it automatically accepted the petition for redress. That's not exactly what I wanted, but whatever. It's okay. Oh, we can do another technology. The limber. Nice. So we have cannons now, or we can get some cannons. I'm gonna try not to spend too much money. I'm gonna try not to spend much money on the cannons for now, but that can go for later. So, okay. I was wondering how this worked, the draft shifts of war. The burghers need to have 30 or greater loyalty, and it can only be done every 30 years. So, sure. Ask for contribution. I guess I'll. Oh, yeah. Yay. Yay. Adaptive terrain bonus. Well, what terrain is Lisbon? Got a whole bunch of stuff in the way. Oh, yeah, Colombian exchange. Okay, that's cool. Terrain, grasslands. Is there a lot of grasslands around? I feel like there's not that many grasslands over here. Okay, so there's a lot of grasslands actually in Portugal itself. But, you know, in North Africa, it's pretty much just dry lands. Highlands, drylands. Highlands, highlands, drylands, drylands, coastal desert, desert. Over here, jungle. I don't know. That's not really that gonna help me that much. Improve war taxes, dude. Bring war tax, make war taxes free, so we can just have them on all the time, like without any, without anything like anything bad at all. Just, yeah, land maintenance modifier, neighbor maintenance. Yeah, like, dude, costs us nothing. Like, why wouldn't we have it on the whole entire time? Basically, it's a free, like, like minus 15 maintenance modifier for both Army and Navy. It's amazing. So yeah, we have the birth of the Colombian exchange, right? With our colonies in Brazil, Castillo's colonies in Brazil, it's going up. So with the colonization of the Americas, a wide range of new seeds, crops, and animals are starting to spread between the New World and the Old. From the first moment of introduction, crops such as maize, manioc, and tomatoes are now spreading all over the entire New World. Just as non-American beasts of burden are becoming ever more sought after in the New World. As lands that were once considered unfit for growing anything, either for part of the year or in some cases ever before, are put to use in the production of food and cereals. The general availability of food in the world is higher than ever before. Few things in this century will bring as much benefit to the common man, as grown food is now much less scarce than it once was. So, livestock, grain. So, it sucks if you have a whole bunch of grain provinces, which I have 2. It's great if you have livestock, which I have 3, or no. No, I have actually more livestock provinces. So yeah, these grain-growing regions, especially like here in Russia, the Ukraine, yeah, and some Central Europe. That's, oh, I also have a fair few in Spain, actually. Well, I mean, there's a bunch all over the place. But yeah, man, one thing I like about, I'll tell you, these lands in Morocco, look at all these sugar-producing areas. Look at that. Look at that. We got copper. We got spices here. Oh, my goodness. Also, somehow silk. Silk in Granada. I didn't think that was a thing. I don't know if that's like a... Yeah, I didn't think that was like how it was by default. But that's cool. Love having a silk province. That's sick. How much would it be to change culture? Oh, hey, could bring Algerians in. Oh, yeah, we're going to mothball this. Oh, yeah. And let's put this guy to... Ooh, they left. They left. They migrated away. Where are you guys? Tapuya. Okay, instead we can do you, I guess. So, okay. Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, Tapuya. I guess we're going to fabricate a claim on you. And eventually send our army over there and conquer them and their tribal lands. Add them to our new colony. So, would you look at that? We have 100. But I think it actually may be more profitable to spend this on a port or on a dock or marketplace, sorry. The Kook army. I've always thought the Kook army was kind of silly. It sounds like the Cuck army. Sorry, but it does. Yeah, wow. New settlers percentage, only 3.8. It's crazy. Well, they have 35, 31. Oh, and they already have 3 colonists. Yeah, we are behind Castile in the colonization game, unfortunately. That is really unfortunate. Got to catch up, my guy. Got to catch up. And yeah, I will be definitely changing to national focus on admin power. Sure, I guess we won't spare any expenses. It's probably worth it. And then reduce our inflation. I would like to boost my stability, though. I think it's worth doing. Hello, welcome. Welcome back, guys. They docked in Brazil instead. South Atlantic coast. Yeah, we'll just send him on random colonization missions when he's not doing anything else. And I believe it's still... Oh, okay. Sully, 83 months. I'm going to hold off on that. Yeah. Wow. It's gone up already quick. Yeah, so we will get the Seuss rebels pretty quick over here. It's not that fun. And how many are there going to be? 17? Ooh. Or no. That's it. We're getting heretics again? Oh, jeez. When did that happen? Shoot. But for the Seussians... Oh, no, it's going to be 25? Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty bad, actually. And that's coming from where? Ooh, that's nasty. That's really nasty. That is not good. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have reduced the autonomy there, but for a while it was fine. But, yeah. And I can't change it because I recently just reduced the autonomy. That's not fun. It's not fun at all. Ugh. 25. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. You know, maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea if we were to attack, for example, Morocco again in the meantime, right? And call in France and hope that they attack our rebels. Because they might. They might. Like, oftentimes when you're in a war with someone, they do end up attacking your rebels for you. So that is an option. Well, we can repay a loan. But we want to make sure we repay the high interest loans. The burger loans are less important. 1% loans, we're not going to prioritize that. But loans at 3.8%, that's more of a priority. Of course, we could always save for getting mercenaries to take on these rebels, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill. So, yeah, we're going to ignore that for a while. Ooh, yeah, these guys are coming. Coming over to Evora, so we're going to definitely maintain that fort. Ask for contribution. Construction costs, naval maintenance modifier. I mean, Okay, I mean, how much am I spending on the Navy right now? Not much. Wow, look at that. Liberty Desire just continuously going down. Amazing. Yeah, I don't really need that, to be honest with you. $38, just in just a sec here, we'll be able to pay this one off. Beautiful. Interest continues to gradually go down. All right, the spy network is doing its work. Okay. Ooh, here they are. All right, so France. Ah, no diplomats. Oh yeah, because I still have the stupid spy network going on them. Oh, dude. Wasting my diplomats' time. Just they walked away somewhere. All right, once they come out, or I could declare war on Seuss. That's an option. Nah. For now, I'll go for Morocco. Because I can also pull in Tunis. Leo, Teotihuacan, whatever. It's the same thing. Yeah, look at all those effects. Reform desire, everything, man. Shoot, if these heretics keep winning over here, we might end up going Protestant. Or we might end up like having a center of Reformation spawn. Oh, Geronimos Monastery. The construction of the Geronimos Monastery. Oh. Hold on. Whoa. You guys get the port. Began in 1501. It was originally funded by Manuel I using income from the Vintena da Pimenta tax on goods from Africa and the Far East. Work stopped in 1580 in Portugal after the death of Sebastian I, and a succession crisis entered a union with Spain. When Portugal became independent again in 1640, it saw further construction with the addition of a gold-tiled ceiling in 1669. And large frescoes completed by the end of the 18th century, the monastery also became the burial place of the royal family. It's too expensive. Lose one prestige is nothing. Cool. Okay. Get the port. 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 Oh, I won. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't call in France, did I? Yeah. All right, guys, can you deal with my rebels for me, please? Wow, fully maintained army, full forts, full maintenance on ships, only losing 0.2. It's tremendous. That really is tremendous. Ayo, Castile, thank you very much, guys. That's literally the whole reason I started this war, so that the AI can take out my rebels for me. That's literally all. That's literally the whole reason. Like, there's really nothing else to it than that. And then, yeah, you guys can just go explore again. Ooh, Western Indian Ocean. Okay, we're going to round the Cape of Good Hope, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we want this port. That's for sure. We want Cape Town. Yeah, so we're going to heading out here. Siege down some of these forts. Ooh, Portuguese Guinea companies transformed the agricultural landscape of Guinea. Where fields once grow food for the local populace, the company now requires them to focus heavily on cash crops. The dyes, man, the dyes. This short-sighted policy aimed at immediate profit has backfired as a particularly severe drought gripped Guinea. Unable to grow enough food to feed the people, the company bears much responsibility for the famine and starvation to come. It's like the second time I've got that event. It's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, I wonder if it'll end up being occupied by Spain or end up being occupied by me. I don't really care too much, to be honest with you, because my whole entire reason for this war was simply to get those rebels taken care of. And look at them. They're taking out these other rebels. Isn't that amazing? But, you know, we'll get some prestige from these little victories here. And I'm not sure if Tunis is still my rival, but they might be. Yeah, Tunis is still a rival. Sick. So we'll get some more power projection from taking from them. And you know what? We're going to pillage their capital once again. Just going to keep pillaging Tunis. Just keep pillaging. Just keep pillaging. Get some more development in Lisbon for free, basically. Send you guys back to work. Well, that is, of course, unless France or something ends up being the one who occupies this. So anyway, this is already won, obviously, right? And what are our guys doing? Spy network in Tapuia. Oh, so we can do the claim here. And recurring favors with Naples. How are we doing on favors with them? Yeah, I mean, that's about like all we need. I figured, oh, trade favors for ducats. Let's do that. So that leaves us the 26. That's good enough. Cancel query favors. Thanks for the ducats. Appreciate that, guys. Promptly, I think I'll send another guy to curry more favors with France. But now, we're going to fabricate claim on Sao Tome. Wait. Sao Tome. Okay. I thought you couldn't have a province with the same name, but all right. Anyway, we don't really need to pay attention over here right now. So what are the rebels? We have Moroccan separatists coming up. Oh yeah, I hope you guys rebel real quick. Rebel soon. Rebel as soon as possible, all of you guys. While the French and all these guys are over here. Amazing. But you know, I'll tell you, I do think it would be wise for me to invest in some cannons. Or actually, here I'll make them down here. Yeah, let's grab 3 cannons because I mean, guys, we need to have a modern army. We need it. We need to. Too expensive, man. Forget that crappy event. Yes, that's going on. People flee to the colonies. Cool. Sick. Like, really good. Okay. Okay. We don't need you doing that anymore. Oh, so yeah, here they are. They've rounded the Cape of Good Hope. You curry favors in France. And yeah, let's improve relations with the Pope. But yeah, let's get some troops down over as soon as my boat comes back, or I guess as soon as like these guys are done with their siege or something. We'll get like, let's bring 10 guys down to the Americas, attack those natives, conquer that. Nice, nobles lose influence, we like that. So yeah, man, wow. Occupied by Fezzan, occupied by Torgut. Beautiful. Beautiful. Occupied by Fezzan. Okay. Cool. Because I guess all of these, like Fezzan has claims on, huh? No, not even. Okay. Okay. No kidding. All right. So here. Hey-o. So we're going to do a couple things. Can we just put a guy all the way down in Cape Good Hope? No. Okay, so we'll send one guy here. Banguela. So you get over here. This other dude can continue on the siege. Oh, we got a government reform. It's good. So here, you guys go over here, help them with the little siege, my new cannons. Hey, thank you, Castile. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. So you guys get over in this direction here, because when these guys come back, I'm going to transport you to Benguela. Kill off like the locals there, as horrible as that is to say. And then we're going to be going to Tapuya. Tapuya. So, we can maintain the balance of power. It's not bad. Expand temple rights. Curtail clerical privileges. It's pretty good. And lands for the church. Um, yeah, we'll take a flat 10% minus administrative technology cost. I think that's probably the best. Unfortunately, I don't think that the Castilians and stuff are going to be able to help me with that. Kind of on the other side of Seuss here, but I don't know. They might. We'll see. We'll see what they do. I mean, it almost looks like they're heading down in that direction. Dude, I think they are. I think that's exactly what they're doing. No kidding. Wow. Okay. Yeah, whenever I have a problem with rebels, I'm just going to call in an ally to a war nearby, wherever those rebels are at, and boom, they'll just deal with them for me. Sick. Sick. A rising, whoa, hey, not so sad a state. Achievement, nice. Throughout his career, Vicente Martínez de Mascarenhas has left a strong impression on everyone he's met or worked with. From his time as a promising student to his rise to positions of increasing responsibility, he has consistently done well and found a new solution to whatever problems he's faced. It is clear, however, that someone of his background, both as a commoner and as a Sunni, he's reached about as high as he can come. It would raise quite a few eyebrows to have a man, no matter how talented, assume the highest office of state with such a background. So, what are we referring to? Skill 3? No, sorry, no. Not because you're a Sunni, just because that doesn't suit what I'm trying to do right now. Sorry, buddy. Inflation's going up. Pretty soon I'll need to do something about that. So these guys, of course, take max ducats. Fortunately, I'm going to have to share that with France and Castile, but whatever. Yeah, we're only getting 76, really? Dang, man. Okay. Whatever. Get what you get. You can't make a fit, you know? And hey, man, we're rewarding France a little bit for helping us out, you know? Wow, look at all these amazing islands we discovered. Isn't that great? And they're on the way back. Very good. Very, very good. Back to Brazil, apparently. Here, why don't you just go straight here? So, or I can't cancel the mission? Or how do I? No! I was too late. That's a shame. Free colonists, settler chance has gone up. Siege of Kef, beautiful. Good. Oh, Avignon. Oh, it's because we also have, so wait, okay. So somebody's going to go to Fazan and Torgat, I imagine, but also Avignon. Co-belligerent. Why are they co-belligerent? Well, that's a shame. They're vassal of France. But they have no more appanages. They've annexed all of them. Stupendous. Mazab. No, you don't want to be fully annexed. Of course, we'll take max ducats from them, obviously. Okay, well, that was just not destined to happen right now. So could get another one, another center of trade. Maybe get like Gold Coast or Cape Coast or something. I don't know though. I like the idea of getting Benguela. So I'm actually just going to send them back over there immediately. Like, to be honest. Sorry, I'll have to take some more corruption, unfortunately. But it's going down a little bit, at least. We're not, it's not like growing out of control like it was. Still in Brazil, man. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so they're about to complete their. Oh, and they're in Bahia. Oh, man. Yeah, so they're just laser focused on Brazil. Just laser focused on Brazil. That's wild, actually. All right, can you not, like, okay, come on. Come over here. Get over here. You, here. Or here. Here. Hold on, hold the phone. What? There you go. Automatic transport over here. Then we'll go down to Benguela. But yeah, man, I mean, they're focusing they have all their eggs in the basket of Brazil, but, I've also got stuff going on in Africa too, so. Hey, in Rio de Janeiro. So hold on a second. Because they moved, I no longer have a claim on them. Dude. What the hell? Dude. What? Like, come on. Really? Really? Man, look at this Rio de Janeiro, though, man. 14 development province in the New World. Isn't that amazing? So I think I'll send the next one. You see? You see? See what I'm saying? It's apparently Castile's domain now. It's all claimed by Castile. And so look at this. So I think, well, yeah, no. So I think now that if we colonize there, now we're violating the Treaty of Tordesillas, and it's going to be a huge relations hit. But I think, though, if we, have our claim, we go to war with Tapuia and take their tribal land, we can still take those, and it won't be too big an issue. We can still have a colonial nation in Brazil. But unfortunately, it's going to be a Castilian Brazil, basically. But that's all right. We're going down to La Plata. Going on down. And then, you guys to Benguela. And, probably later we'll get here to Luanda. Or, I don't know, maybe we won't bother with Luanda. I don't know. But eventually we can establish sort of our relationship with the Congo. Apparently already our missionaries have already gone there. So we can, I don't know, we could probably conquer them. Sick. So this war is over. This war is over. So, okay, yeah, sounded like someone was knocking, but I don't know. If someone is knocking, I'm not answering it. So full ducats, pillage capital. So yeah, their capital's at 10 development right now. So, okay. So we'll return core to Torget, that's for sure. Tatooine. Tatooine to Torget as well. But Djeraba to Fazan. And Sphaxus to Fazan. Sounds good to me. Who's going to join? Nobody. Cool. So, yeah, our dominance over North Africa is further segmented. And yep, unconditional surrender. I know you guys just love to unconditionally surrender to me. And that's okay. Oh, and eclipse them. Eclipse them. Sure, I'll repay it. And so now, great. We're making more monarch points from our power projection again. And also, it does a whole bunch of other things. Global trade power, morale, armies, fort defense. It's great. It's great. But yeah, more monarch points. And monarch points, honestly, are probably like basically the most important thing in the game. And man, I'm just having a lag spike there again. I don't know why I've been having the lag spikes. So are they even disloyal anymore? No, they're both loyal. Ha! Off of the pillaging of other lands. My goodness. So we can let these guys mothball. We could seize land again. May as well. Particulars. Ooh. You know, I should time my land seizing a little better, actually. But I guess that's neither here nor there. Or hold on. I'm going to core up these provinces. The extra merchant's going to have to wait. Sorry. That's why we just need that Diplo power, or admin power, guys. We need that admin power. We need it. Yeah, look at that, man. The Gulf of Portugal, more like, at this point. It's tremendous. Man, I mean, we own North Africa, man. We own it. That is our domain, dudes. That is our domain. So, how are we doing on the spy network here? It's happening pretty slow, to be honest. And these guys are almost here at Benguela. And we'll add this to the Guinea Company. Definitely. So we're about to have 4 in our Guinea Company. And we have until when for this? Oh yeah, we have plenty of time. Attack the natives. Sick, that was easy. Transport these guys up there. Or no, we'll just transport them straight to Portugal. Deal with these dudes, right? They're only chief. These guys are only chiefdoms? No kidding. Dude. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, shoot, man. I mean, that was quick to get the military tech. Wow. All right. Deal with these guys, please. Put down our manpower maintenance, or sorry, our army maintenance, which is good. Mozabite. Mozabite. Almost like sounds like Mozambique separatists or something. So we may as well improve relations with this new Castilian Brazil. But yeah, this Banguela, that's going to be growing, and that's very promising. Really? Really? They rose up? Are you? Come on. What? Come on, man. It's one aggressiveness, one ferocity, dude. Come on. Well, really? They're going to destroy my colony. Okay, they didn't quite manage to destroy the colony. It's kind of a shame, though. Hope they don't rise up again. I don't really feel the need to go all the way over there and waste mill power, like... What? Didn't they say that that was, like, way far away? Like, the Telemkin separatists rising up? Alright. Dude, you're kidding me. These heretics again? Really? Eventually, pretty soon here, Tunisian separatists, Sousse. Oh, but that's all in. Oh, wait. Yeah, Sousse and Torget? Oh, yeah, and then we'll have Moroccans. Yeah, man. Jeez. Yeah, these guys are relentless, actually. These guys are pretty relentless. Separatists in North Africa. Whenever I need my ships, they're always out here, doing their thing. But that's okay. That's okay. We will live. Mothball this guy. Order of Avis. The Franciscans. Whoa, gain base production everywhere in the state? That's cool. Dominicans. Missionary strength. Institution spread. Hey, man. That's something to look at. That's something to really consider, actually. course, those monarch points, that is precious stuff for me at the moment. Precious. But I think maybe one that has mill power. Carmelites, Dominicans, Franciscan. There's a ton of options. Order of V. Santiago. So for the military ones, it's only a V in Santiago. Yeah, local manpower modifier, hostile and movement speed. I don't know. It's But that's one base manpower in every province in the state. So, I mean, that's kind of like worth it. It's definitely kind of worth it. Shoot, man, I'll do that in both. So yeah, that's more manpower for these areas. So yeah, we got the Order of Santiago throughout Portugal here. Throughout mainland Portugal. Sick, dude. So yeah, they've got... Yeah, the Order of Santiago. Cool, and just to review, so we've got... all sorts of cool options here. Yeah, Benedictines, goods produced, construction cost, state maintenance, no tax modifier, province governing cost. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe that wasn't the best, actually, the Knight Order of Santiago. That definitely wasn't. But okay. Oh, yeah, like I should have done, yeah, I should have clearly done this one. But you know what? I just kind of, I didn't want to spend Diplo and admin power, and I kind of just wanted to spend mill, if anything, because I'm ahead on mill tech. Just to get one there, to get some bonuses. So, I mean, whatever. Hostile movement speed is reduced here, so, I mean, if anyone... I mean, that doesn't really... that doesn't really give me much, to be honest with you, but that's okay. But, hey, more manpower, you know, from these areas. More recruitment, right? Hey, man. Whatever. Whatever. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. We established an order, an organization there. So, but yeah, unfortunately, I looked down on the mission tree and I couldn't help but notice the fact that yeah, for our mission tree, we kind of have to have basically like the vast majority of Brazil. Like I noticed there was at least like Minas Gerais, like the entire state needs to be owned by me. So, fortunately, I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't honestly imagine that it will, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, yeah, we're definitely going to want to go for paying off one of these high interest loans for sure. As always, that's the priority. Always pay off your high interest debt first. And that goes for whether you're in EU4 or in real life. Always, always, always pay the high interest debt first. So come on, guys, get back over here. Come on. I need your help, dudes. Sick. They're on their way back. We need you guys to get down over here. Tapuya. Till the end of the game. Improve fortification. That's amazing. That's an amazing event. It's so cool. It's such a good event. Okay, and these guys have 10 cogs. Okay. You guys, Guardia Real, get over here. Get over there. That would put me... Yeah, get over there. You guys are going to invade that tribe's land. We're going to take that over. We'd get ourselves a Portuguese Brazil. Yeah, I don't want more reform desire. Ooh, reform desire is 93. Well, I thought it was 93. I guess it's 92 now. But that's happening soon. That's happening real soon. Real soon. My gosh. Oh. What is this? Oh, is this our... Okay, so yeah, this is okay, so this is the Belém Tower. This is our great project here in Lisbon. Improves trade and manpower. Commissioned by Manuel I, the Tower of Belém was built in the early 16th century in order to defend the mouth of the Tagus River. It was built in the Manueline, or the Portuguese late Gothic style. The tower was approved in 1571, but fell after only a few hours in siege in 1580 to the forces of the Spanish Duke of Alba. The dungeons of the tower later served as a prison. Well, expand infrastructure. That's pretty crazy. Something I'm going to do later on. Possible number of buildings. That's something I'll do a little later on. So we have other priorities. Lose 1 prestige, but it must be built. Changes the development. Sick, dude. So wait, it gives... Oh, sweet. Sweet. I'll take loans for that. I'll take out a few more loans for that. That's fine. You know, because that... Yeah, I'll take that. That's okay with me. That's okay with me. I'll go into debt over that. Ooh, got slaves in Benguela. Slavery is not good. But in EU4, well, that's a different story. Well, actually, to be honest, it's not even really that good in EU4. It really isn't. Yeah, we don't need you guys doing anything over here. Get back over there. Get another general. Fine with that. Yeah, for a fully maintained army, that's not too bad of a loss of income. So that will bring our interest up a little bit, I believe, but it's okay. That's okay. And by the way, folks, for those watching, I really appreciate you all coming in today for this stream, this evening for this stream. And I just encourage you all, if you like the content, if you like the personality I bring to EU4, I encourage you guys to go ahead and subscribe and, like the stream, send some reactions, comment, participate in the discussion. It helps me out a lot, man. It helps me out a lot. So conveniently enough, we're also at Gurani, too. So we're going to also go ahead and annex their tribal land as well. But we're going to first see if we can get over here. Can't quite get over there right now. And wow, dude. I mean, really? What is this? Okay. Wow. England's golden era. Guys, we have not reached our golden era yet. What are you going to do with that golden era, England? Oh, that's what we're going to do. Nice. Okay. Congratulations, England. Could have probably assaulted that. Yeah, we'll assault. I mean, maybe that was worth it. I don't know. Profiteering in Tangier. Oh, forget about Morocco, man. Yep. Transport over there. Yeah, we didn't lose that many guys, to be honest with you, in that assault. Wow, man. Okay, well, what are you guys all disloyal about all of a sudden again? Nah. That enforced religion thing still. It's slowly going down. Really? Already a Moroccan revolt? Let's get over there quick, man, so that doesn't spread. Yeah, we'll go for the additional merchants. And I think we will, well, I was about to say we'll go to the Ivory Coast, but I don't know, man. Yeah, no, we'll do Ivory Coast. We'll do Ivory Coast. Even though there's like no one transferring any other direction, but we'll use our trade power to transfer stuff out of there. Hold the phone. Okay, they occupied that. That's honestly fine by me. We could go for Fernando Po, for example. Go for Calabar. Gold Coast, or yeah, let's do one of these guys. That's fine. You know, while they're working in Argentina, we'll get another colony in Africa. And how's Benguela doing, by the way? Oh, almost halfway. Or a little over halfway, actually. And so, yeah, so we can do that. And then, yeah, after this war, I'll put another colonist probably down in another province here in La Plata. I would like to, oh, also, hey, man. Little spy network on these guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. Moving closer. Okay, so once we have 3 provinces in Africa, I think we can kind of chill out. Or maybe we'll go, well, you know what, we'll go for the Cape as well. Or I meant like by chill out, we can kind of chill out on Africa, but no, you know, we gotta, definitely gotta make sure we're expanding across sort of the Cape here. And we want to make sure we end up in Mozambique for the warp. Get some of these islands. so you can get over to India, that young trade, get the real wealth, the real wealth. Ooh, secession of church functions. Several members of the nobility have come before the king with a proposal. Desperate for more land and titles, they look with envy towards clergy who own a considerable amount of land. They ask that we transfer church land to them in return for a large cash contribution to the crown's efforts. Of course, in the long term, we lose out on the tax revenues from the church lands in return for the short-term boost in revenue. So for 20 years, its national tax modifier going down by 15%. That's kind of rough. What's my nobility loyalty at? Decline, free stability. Thank you. Thank you. Also put the clergy into loyalty territory. You know? So, what do you know? But yeah, what we're doing in Africa is pretty important right now. You know, we've got center trade here. Working on another center trade here. The next one in Africa I'll do is definitely going down to Cape Town. There's center trade there, right? And these are all going to be directly controlled, you know, true faith, my culture provinces. I'm not in a hurry with these guys. I don't need to attack. Although I'm getting 4% attrition, so I think I actually might lose more guys from the attrition. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible I might end up losing more guys from attrition. Ooh. Ooh. Hurry up, dudes. Get over there. Get over there. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, they're going to destroy the colony. Come on, man. Really? Really? Oh, we were so close. We were so close. All right. Let's send him again. Cool. So, with the Guarani, annex migratory tribe. Oh. Does anyone know how you take their tribal lands? Because I think, like, yeah, all of this is Guarani tribal lands. Hold on, let me look that up. Let me look this up. How to take tribal lands in EU4. Right here, well, let's look at this together, right? Okay, so I am attacking a native nation in EU4. I heard you can also take their tribal lands. How do you do that? Tribal land special mechanic tied to Native American and Aboriginal nations. Okay, so it appears as uncolored provinces with their names superimposed. It's not fully settled, doesn't provide income or manpower. How to shake it in the war. Declare war on the native using a valid casus belli like tribal border feud or conquest. Occupy those settled provinces and win the war. So I can apparently demand their land just like regular provinces, but at a lower war score cost. Okay. Okay. Well, why not? Well, I mean, it's saying I can take them, but where? I'm not seeing this. And of course, I closed the. Of course, I closed it. So let us go to the previous conversation, taking tribal lands in EU4. So when I am on the, how do you say it? Like, what do you call this screen? The, like, yeah, the super piece screen. I mean, I'm using a Conquest Cathus Belli on them. Try selecting the land before the capital in the peace deal. Well, it's saying it's possible that I need to wait for a diplomat, or to have a diplomat, because it might make it glitch. I don't know. So I guess this is a bug then, huh? No kidding. Okay. They'll be back like now. So, okay. Focusing on Guarani. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I can't select it. And so Santa Catarina here is their tribal land. You know, there it is. But yet, nothing, nada. Annex migratory tribe. What's the difference between? Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, I mean, we may as well just do this and full ducats then. I mean, war reps, I guess. I don't know. So I guess once I take this province, they're just going to migrate somewhere else. So I guess I can just constantly attack them wherever they are and take that province. So, I mean, guess that's something, right? Yeah, so they just went right over into Santa Catarina. Okay. I guess I'll end up doing the same thing with these guys. Yeah, you go over here. All right, guys, attack these natives. I always feel so messed up whenever I say that. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Or no. Hold on. We don't want you. We don't need you going through these areas. Cardinal Minister. Yeah, man. Why wouldn't we? They're back. They're back. Okay, Espirito Santo. 40. War reps. Thank you. All right, yeah, we'll core these guys up, and That's 3. Got 3 fully settled provinces. We conquered 2 native provinces. That'll give us the Portuguese Brazil. You know? There you have it. There you have it. So yeah, we will definitely also be doing the same with this province as soon as we can do so. Oh yeah, so with that, definitely repaying a loan. Hey, that's a good trait. Zealot, missionary strength, that's good. Now we have, oh yeah, so we have a ton of more missionary strength now because we have a cardinal administrator and we have our zealot ruler. So yeah, we're going to be doing some serious conversion. Now more truth faith provinces out here in Morocco. %50 cheaper. Yeah, let's do that. Although we'll have to wait to hire. But Teotihuacan separatists. I didn't even realize I was even a tag in this game. Yeah, we can turn down our army maintenance. Turn it way down. In fact, we'll just turn it to nothing. Make it 4. I could turn down my corruption. Root out corruption. Yeah, we'll turn it down a little bit. Just only make it 4. That's kind of not that great. Yeah, it's not that great. I wonder why. So let's put it this way. Before I was looking like, hey, what areas can I increase the autonomy and decrease the autonomy? The question is there any areas that are like negative 110 or like less unrest? So skills of the queen consort. Nice. Tremendous. Yeah, we'll top off our relations with Fizan. Fight it out. Sorensis. Where was that one again? I don't fight it out. I don't care about that. I don't care at all. Man, Torget, you're getting well into the realm of loyalty. Beautiful. But man, they have just the crappiest armies ever. No, don't they? Maybe I should just annex them. I don't know. And are they not going to do any conversion? Nothing? Nothing? No conversion? Not a single bit of conversion? My goodness. England, France, Naples, Torget, Fizan. Yeah, so I have room for like another ally or another vassal. Could I ally the Ottomans? They're rival with my ally France, so I'm not going to do that. Whoa. Nice. Nice to see. A jom. Oh, I thought this is all a jom for a second there. Akkoyonu. Okay. Wow, this is a powerful jom by the looks of it. What is this? We settled in Central Africa. Only a few explorers have ventured south from the Ivory Coast, and fewer still have returned. Even so, the riches we've gathered from our exploits in Africa have been astounding. If we send enough men, some are certain to survive. Cool. Trade power in the Congo. Hey. Did you look at that? Sick, dude. So the next mission down is the triangle trade. But I have to get Brazilian dominance. After that, I can get the triangle trade. But I need to be the strongest in Seville, Brazil, and Ivory Coast. That's like straight up a slave trading mission. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Huh. Okay. So basically, I need to get my fleet going up, and I need light ships, don't I? But that requires a little bit more money, dude. A little bit more money. If we had this stupid debt dealt with, it wouldn't be too much of an issue, but alas, we are in debt. So I definitely want to take this province momentarily. And add this to the trade company. And there we go. So that mission is finished. Amen. Free Carax. Free Carax. Ah, hola. Hola, amor, gracias por venir. Pronto me van a terminar esto. Como pocos minutos. Yeah, I guess we'll send one to Colonia. Definitely want to get that La Plata thing going. Yeah, Castile, they're just going hard on that. Really hard on that expansion in Brazil, my goodness. So, a couple things I could do here with the papal actions, so to speak. You could get some of this stuff. Maybe a church tax, for example. Forgiven usury. Ooh, inflation reduction, interest per annum. You know what? Yeah. 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 That would be good. And we will decrease inflation again here. So wow, we're making 10 again. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the diets. I don't want this the influence of these guys going up too much. So we could, if you wanted to, start conquering Zoloff. Or we could even maybe like, I feel like a West African vassal would not be a bad thing to have. Huh. Well, perfect timing. My guys are coming back. Yeah, we'll bring the army maintenance up. It's okay. We're still making positive income even with the army maintenance up. Pretty far into the positive too. 5.9. Ooh, that's a singer. Message from Guarani says that the ruler is prepared to make a deal with the Bandirantes to capture and force the people of Guarani into slavery. The methods are questionable. The Bandirantes have been known to disguise themselves as Jesuits, seeking mass to lure the natives out or using surprise attacks to capture them. That's messed up. Questionable. It's a very profitable operation, though, and Guarani's ruler suggests a way to make it easier to profit from this. What, a deal to sell his own people into slavery? Jesus. Gee, that's dark, dude. That's a dark event. That is a really dark event. Oh, my Lord. Gee, sick. So, okay. Charrua. That is going to happen. We're going to be attacking them. For certain sure. Oh, we're losing money. What? Well, we could cut our expenses and rooting out corruption. Yeah, we'll do that. Fantastic. So let's... Oh yeah, why don't we ask Castile for... Can we ask them for military access? Yeah, okay. Does that count as a diplomatic relation? Yeah, it does. But that's okay. I can just cancel that if like I want to have another diplomatic relation. That's not a big deal. It's not like it takes me over my limit. Let's see other uprising. Nothing for a little bit. Okay. Actually, go over there. Oh, hey. Here's what we'll do. We'll do an explorer. Explore the Atlantic South America. We'll explore all the way around the Cape of Good Hope, and then we'll set up over here and conquer them. How's that sound? free province, basically. Or free province on this side. And with that, we could go over to Peru. We can get a Portuguese Peru. But I think my last little action here. Oh, I can't. Oops, I can't seize land anymore. I'm at war. Guess that was a bit of an oversight. How many troops does Seuss have? Yeah, let's go for him. Let's take Seuss. Take over this area. Get rid of this last little country. It's just a few of these guys left standing in our way. So we'll take them. Take them down. But, yeah, guys, I think that this is actually a pretty good place to end the stream here. I think that's enough for today. It's getting kind of late. I got to go to sleep early. So I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for joining tonight. I appreciate it.